Hello, race fans. I am Jack Roberts. I'm Scott Miles, and I'm Connor Speed, and we welcome you to Daytona International Speedway for the Sprint Unlimited here at Daytona. And we got the headlines for going into tonight's race. Scott, take it away. All right, some of the big headlines include Jamie McMurray, who's got sponsorship from Tornado Security and Sharpie. The McMurray's team is excited to have them on board for the 2016 season. 2015 champ Kyle Busch, the defending champ. Can he make it 2 championships in a row? Statistics say no. But we'll see how the season rolls out. And of course, some teams and of course, another big headline was Team Penske switching over from Dodge to Ford. Joey Logano will be racing the number 2, and Joey Logano in the number 22. They are 2 of the 6 cars racing Gen 6. The other teams include the number 42 of Kyle Larson, and the number 41 of Kurt Busch, the number 48 of Jimmy Johnson, and the number 3 of Austin Dillon. 23 cars are going to be racing tonight for the Sprint Unlimited Trophy. And one name you will not hear is Tony Stewart. Tony Stewart has suffered an L1 vertebrae injury while riding his ATV out on the West Coast. Replacement driver has been announced, and it will be Alex Bowman. And Joe Gibbs Racing Team lost their 98 car to Regan Smith. Tommy Baldwin Racing has expanded to a 2-car operation with Alan Majoli in the number 50. Regan Smith will make his Tommy Baldwin debut over in the Can-Am Duels. Among other headlines, Hurricane Batteries returns to sponsor Casey Mears and the number 13th crew for the entire season. In fact, they will have sponsorship until 2018, from what we've been told, or until Geico's can step up. There has been no timetable for when Geico will return as the sponsor, but Germain Racing is hoping soon. But Hurricane Batteries has been working out for them quite well. Casey Kane will not be racing the 96 this year. That went to Circle Sport Levine Family Racing. They'll have the number 45 for Casey Kane. Hendrick Motorsports will. Other car swaps include Carl Edwards in the number 44. We got Paul Menard in the 26. Trevor Bayne in the number 6 car. Kurt Busch was 86 last season, moved over to 41 mid-season. Now he's in the 41 for good. Michael Annett will be in the 25 car. Jamie McMurray returns to the 8 car. Kyle Busch to the 0 car. His car number last year was number 23. Those are all the headlines brought to you by Sunoco. Sunoco, fueling victories, 1 race at a time. Unbelievable. Well, okay, we're gonna get prayer and national anthem in, and then the command to start engines.
The Centurion Battalion Accession Task Force, California Army National Guard presents our nation's colors. Now will you please welcome Jeff Hamilton of Motor Racing Outreach as he delivers today's invocation.
Let's pray together. Dear Heavenly Father, in these days filled with such uncertainty, we are grateful that you do not change, that you're the same yesterday, today, and forever. So we are grateful for hope and for grace. Help us to live then with an unshakable faith. We ask for your blessing on this event and on all involved, protect the drivers and teams, as well as our troops around the world. For these things and for so much more, we are thankful. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing and welcome three-time Grammy Award nominee Little Big Town performing our national anthem.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight flash gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red around the sea gave proof to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of free.
Prayer has been prayed. The national anthem has been sung. And now it's time to get rolling with the Sprint Unlimited. Now let's go get the command. Gentlemen, start your engines! 23 cars roar to life here at Daytona International Speedway. Scott Miles, take it away. All right, the starting lineup for tonight's Sprint Unlimited is brought to you by Target. Target, see more, pay less. That's the Target way. Target, proud sponsor of the number 42 Chevrolet SS, driven by Kyle Larson. In row 12, starting 23rd is Matt Kenseth in the number 20 Joe Gibbs Racing Pontiac, one of the two Joe Gibbs cars that will be fielded this season. Matt Kenseth is a two-time Daytona 500 winner, winning the 2009 and 2012 Daytona 500s for Roush Fenway Racing. In row 11, starting 22nd, will be Austin Dillon in the number 3 Dow Chevrolet. Austin Dillon brought the number 3 rank to the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series in 2014, won the Daytona 500 pole, but was beaten by Kyle Larson for Rookie of the Year honors. And starting next to him in 21st is Denny Hamlin in the 01 Techno Racing Toyota, being sponsored by Decade Records. Denny Hamlin is the Sprint Unlimited winner from 2006, and of course he won the 2013 Sprint Unlimited, the 2014 Sprint Unlimited, the yearly swept Daytona weekend, but missed out by failing to win the 500. So he will go on and win the 14 500. In row 10, starting in 20th, is Jimmy Johnson, the 6-time NASCAR Sprint Cup Series champion, 2-time Daytona 500 winner, 2-time Daytona 500 pole sitter, and that's just the beginning of his resume. Jimmy Johnson is one of the most decorated names in NASCAR, and starting next to him in 19th is Mike Lynette, one of the few drivers who can claim, embarrassingly by the way, that he finished a race 500 laps down after failing to start a race at Bristol Motor Speedway in August. In row 9, starting in 18th, is the number 6 car, as Gino Harvey, the broadcaster of the Aflac Cup Series, will say, "It's all aboard the Bain train, Trevor Bain!" And next to him in 17th is Travis Kvapil. This is Kvapil's first season underneath the Viper Racing fold after Team Penske sold out their Dodges for the Fords. Let's see how Quapo handles the change from Penske to Viper Racing. In row number 8 is 2015 Rookie Candidate. Starting in 16th is the 2015 Rookie of the Year, Alan Muccioli. Muccioli has won the 2015 500. In undeniable comeback fashion, next to him is J.R. Hildebrand, one of the few rookies who can claim his first win came on a road course. The last rookie to do so was Juan Pablo Montoya in 2007 at Sonoma. Hildebrand will start 15th in the 81 Hillman Racing Chevrolet. Alan Muccioli, 16th in the number 50 Tommy Baldwin Racing Chevrolet. In row 7, starting 14th, is the fan favorite Dale Earnhardt Jr. and starting in the 88 National Guard Mountain Dew Chevrolet, and Aragon Moore in the number 43 Air Force Goblin Dodge for Richard Petty Motorsports will be starting on the inside of row 7, 13th position. In row 6, starting 12th, is Paul Leonard in the number 26 Hot Wheels Chevrolet for Richard Childress Racing, and Kurt Busch in the number 41 Haas TNC Chevrolet. The Outlaw, as everyone knows him by his nickname, will be starting next to Menard in 11th place. In row 5 is the second of the 2 Joe Gibbs cars racing this season. AJ Allmendinger in the number 37 Sega Pontiac for Joe Gibbs Racing, and Kyle Larson in the number 42 Chip Ganassi Racing Target Chevrolet. Allmendinger will start 10th, and Kyle Larson will start 9th for the Sprint Unlimited. Row 4, Joey Logano in the number 22 AAA Pennzoil Ford for Team Penske, the debut of the Team Penske Fords. And next to him in 7th is Carl Edwards in the number 44 McLaren Sirius XM Satellite Radio Toyota for Techno Racing. Carl Edwards was the winner of the 2015 Sunoco Southern 500. Row 3 is the Casey and Casey Show. Casey Kane, last year's Sprint Unlimited winner, and Budweiser Duel number 2 race winner, as they were previously called, now being sponsored by Can-Am. The Can-Am Duels race 2 winner Casey Kane, 2015 Sprint Unlimited winner Casey Kane. He starts in 6th. Next to him in 5th is Casey Mears in the number 13 German Racing Team Chevrolet. Kane in the number 45 Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet, being sponsored by Sunoco. In row number 2, starting 4th, Brad Keselowski in the Blue Deuce Beer Ford for Team Penske Racing, making a big splash in that all white car. Kevin Harvick will start 3rd in the number 4 Sonic Drive-In Chevrolet for Stuart Haas Racing. And now here they are, your front row, starting in 2nd, Jamie McMurray in the number 8 Tornado Securities Sharpie Chevrolet for Chip Ganassi Racing, and the 2015 champion Kyle Busch, number 0 Vicarious Visions Red Octane Toyota for Techno Racing. Kyle Busch will start on the pole position, and Jamie McMurray will start 2nd. And the pace cars peel off of pit road for the Sprint Unlimited. It's going to be 20 laps tonight here at Daytona International Speedway. Kyle Busch and Jamie McMurray are going to have the field behind them. Nobody else is going to even try and get by them. At least they think. But here at Daytona, it's a total crap shot, and 23 drivers are in it to win it. At least until the crashes start happening and piling up. And let's go see who's got our onboard cameras. Connor, you got this one. Alrighty, here we go. With the mobile one onboard camera will be Jamie McMurray in the number 8 Tornado Security Chevrolet. Our next guy with a camera is Brian Keselowski. He's got the Blue Deuce Beer onboard cam. Joey Logano will have the AAA onboard camera. Kurt Busch will have the Monster camera onboard camera. Kyle Larson with the Target onboard camera, Mike Lynette with the Panasonic onboard camera, Alan Riccioli will have the Exalta onboard camera, Jimmy Johnson will have the Lowe's onboard camera, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. will have the National Guard onboard camera, and finally Casey Kane with the Sunoco onboard camera. Storylines coming into this season: Kyle Busch in the number 0 car. Racing in the front, he's the defending champion, but he's not favored to win. The favorite is hiding out in row 5, and that be Kyle Larson. Everyone has him as the favorite to win this year's Sprint Cup Series championship. Can he do it is the question. Other headlines include the number 50 of Alan Riccioli once he gets on screen. There he is, Alan Riccioli on screen. Is looking forward to racing with Regan Smith as his teammate. Nobody else. Alan Riccioli is excited for that. And of course, the one last headline before we come in: Jimmy Johnson, the Elm, is now the team leader at Hendrick Motorsports, and he's looking for his 7th championship to tie him up with Dale Earnhardt Sr. and Richard Petty for most championships. Here we go. The green flag's gonna wave next time by. Pace car peels off pit road. Kyle Busch now has the field in tow. Green flag in the air. We're underway here in this run unlimited at Daytona. Joey Logano falls back like a rat through water as he goes to the outside. Nobody goes with him. Then Kyle Busch will lead lap number 1. Here comes the rubber band effect, and McMurray is on board with McMurray as he takes the lead away from Kyle Busch. And down the back straightaway they go. Keselowski on the outside. Nobody wants to work with him. He's fallen back as well. McMurray will lead lap number 2, and we're here with trouble! Keselowski's around! Dillon, Hildebrand, Hamlin, Kenseth, they're all involved! Oh my! Keselowski drives away. The way we're going to have to find out what happened. We're underneath the red flag for cleanup, and McMurray is the race leader, and Casey Kane is second. And here's what happened. Brad Keselowski spins around, Almirola gets involved, Dillon gets into Almirola, Hildebrand tries to avoid Keselowski, Wappel, Hamlin, and Kenseth all involved. Annette misses by inches. The Penske boys are able to drive away. We'll be back after this commercial break here on the Competition Racing Network.
Ever dreamed of driving a real Cup car? Well, now you can. This is the fan controller.
What are you doing?
That was completely inappropriate. What was that all about?
I'm finally a man. Remember, no man is without his wings.
It goes together like stars and stripes, like smoke and fire, front bumpers and, well, rear bumpers. Some things just go together, like July 4th weekend and Daytona. See if Dale Earnhardt Jr. can sweep into history. Plus a free concert, fireworks, and kids tickets for just $10. The Coke Zero 400 powered by Coca-Cola, Saturday, July 5th. Call 1-800-FIT-SHOP or visit DaytonaInternationalSpeedway.com.
And welcome back to Daytona International Speedway, where we are underneath the yellow flag now after the cleanup of the 6 cars that were involved in the 7-car pileup. Keselowski was able to drive away without much problem. On board with Casey Kane and the Sunoco onboard camera. Next one is Jamie McMurray on the inside line. We're getting word pit road will be open this time by What do you expect everyone to do? What do you expect everyone to do, Scott? Well, I'm expecting everybody to take 4 tires and gas. I expect everyone to come down pit road. I expect them to take 4 tires and gas, and this should be an interesting one to see what happens. Here they come. McMurray leads the field down pit road. Kane joins him. Allmendinger, Mears, Harvick, Jr. Everybody's coming except for Paul Menard, Kyle Busch. We're getting word Carl Edwards and Trevor Bayne will not be pitting. And here we go. McMurray will lead lap 5 of 20. Everybody's coming down pit road. Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch, Alan Miccioli, Mike Lynette, Jimmy Johnson, Joey Logano, Brian Keselowski, Casey Kane. They're all on pit road. And there's the top 4 right now. Paul Menard, Kyle Busch, Carl Edwards, and Trevor Bayne. They're down the back straightaway right now as everyone else continues to get service. 4 tires and fuel, and the Kyle Larson, Kurt Busch, Jimmy Johnson's done. Mears is done. McMurray is done. Muccioli is done. Annette is done. Kane is done. Allmendinger is done. Everybody's getting off pit road. Jimmy Johnson, Joey Logano, Brian Keselowski, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and Kevin Harvick. They're all off pit road right now. Trevor Bayne decides to come down pit road this time by. Don't know what he was thinking right there. But I think it was a dumb move on his part. Lap 6 of 20. He's either very smart or he's very dumb. I think smart would be the right call. Paul Menard, Kyle Busch, Carl Edwards, your top 3. They did not pit, and they still refused to pit. So here we go. We're getting word that we will go green on lap number 8. So that'll be interesting to see what happens. Okay, the pace car's getting the 1 to go signal. And the lights are off on the pace car, which means we're going green next time by. Paul Menard crosses the start-finish line as the race leader. Kyle Busch second, Carl Edwards third, Alan Miccioli fourth, McMurray in sixth, with Annette in fifth. That's your top 6. Casey Mears 7th, Kyle Larson 8th, 9th place Casey Kane, and Kurt Busch rounds out the top 10. Okay, here we go. We're about to go green here on the Competition Racing Network. Let's see what happens right now. Pace car peels off down to pit road. Paul Menard's going to have the field in tow. I'm on board with Alan Miccioli. Green flag back in the air. And trouble in turn 1. Paul Menard around. Carl Edwards and Kyle Busch involved. Alan Miccioli's going to assume the lead here. They line up behind the new pace cars. The Camaro is blocked in by the 3-car pileup of Paul Menard, Kyle Busch, and Carl Edwards. Alan and Michael Annett are the top 2 drivers. What happened to the top 3? Let's watch the action replay. Here they all come down. Pace car peels out to pit road. We're going to go on board with Alan Miccioli. Green flag flies through the air. And this is where it all happens. Paul Menard gets loose, spins out, and Carl Edwards and Kyle Busch have nowhere to go exactly.
Lego Hero Factory uses only the best armor, helmets, weapons, and mighty hero core to build the toughest heroes. Now you can join Furno, Surge, and Breeze as they do battle against the galaxy's most evil monsters and villains. New Lego Hero Factory. Each set sold separately.
And the pace car is peeling. We're gonna go green next time by. Let's see how this goes out. Pace car peels down to the garage area. I'm on board with Michael Annette. Green flag back in the air. Now we're on board with Kyle Larson into turn number 1. Logano leads him. Alojoli leads him. Annette second. And Mujoli continues to lead here at Daytona. And for the first time since lap 2, we're going to kill a green flag lap in. On board with Logano here as we continue to race on. Into down the back straight where they go. McMurray's going to take the lead. On board with him as he takes the lead. Into turn number 3 he goes. And he's going to drive away with the lead. On board with Jimmy Johnson as he pushes Kurt Busch by Michael Annette. Kyle Larson on the inside looking to pass McMurray. Here we go. On board with Kyle Larson. He takes the lead. Trouble in turn 4. Dale Jr.'s around. Oh no. No! What happened? Let's find out. Here we go. We're going to watch from here. Kyle Larson is about to take the lead right here, and as he's taking the lead, oh! Junior just gets loose, spins around. Trevor Bayne is able to avoid him. I don't believe that. Let's see what else we can find. Let's go on board with Casey Kane and the Sunoco onboard camera. He was ninth when this all happened. And he's just racing. Oh, yeah, Junior definitely got loose. And now we go on board with Brad Keselowski and the Blue Disc Beer onboard camera. Right, he's watching, he's keeping an eye on Kevin Harvick and his rear views, and all he sees is Junior spin around. Wow. Unbelievable. Okay, now let's go on board with the AAA Insurance onboard camera and Joey Logano. Joey Logano was the closest to the wreck to Dale Jr.'s spin. Around Junior goes, and into the pit wall he goes. Ouch. Yeah, now we're going to watch from aerial coverage. One last look at Dale Jr.'s crash. And around Dale Jr. goes. Into the pit wall, and Trevor Bayne just drives by as if nothing happened. Unbelievable that happened.
in the rearview mirror and seeing one of us. You haven't looked at Ford lately? Look again. Hi there. I'm Chase.
Yeah, it's the guy you told me about. Chase McCabe!
Oh, who's that? Oh, I was just resting my eyes and my arms and my legs. Oh, it's you again. Briefing room! 1 minute! Right. I'm going to take this from the top. The mayor thinks we should be looking for this man, Rex Fury.
Rex Fury!
Looking for someone? You have done well. Take this belt with you as a sign of your skill.
I can't accept this, Barry.
Why? Oh, with the skill of an old sea dog, I slide her smoothly into... There she is. Lego City.
Hey, Harry. How many coffees have you had?
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Did I have 6 shots or only 5? Well,
Okay, you've had enough.
And welcome back to Daytona Speedway, where we're getting ready for the green-white checkered attempts. Here's how it works. Green flag's gonna fly. If the leader, in this case Kyle Larson, gets to the white flag before a crash happens, it's an official attempt. If not, we line them up and do it again. We have an unlimited number of tries. Kyle Larson, pace car peels down pit road. The field's in the hands of Kyle Larson. Green flag in the air. We're on board with Kurt Busch. Kyle Larson goes to the outside. Blocks McMurray. Kurt Busch to third. Mutual to fourth now. Here they go. 3 wide in turn number 3. On board with Kyle Larson. Kurt Busch takes lead as we go to a white flag. Mutually pushes Busch to the lead. Mutually is now in second, looking to help Kurt Busch win this race. Comeback is inevitable. There's no chance for it. Kurt Busch will win the Sprint Unlimited here at Daytona. Woo-hoo-hoo! That happened. Yeah. Good job, Eddie. Smoke it down. You on this one. And smoke it down and earned it. He will, and he did. Kurt Busch wins the 2016 Sprint Unlimited here at Daytona International Speedway. Congrats to the 41 team on the win tonight.
where he is flesh, I am metal. Where he is blood, I am oil. Where he is man, I am machine. Together, we push the limits of what's possible. Breed Motorsports.
It's a scary place to race, and they don't call it the Monster Mile for nothing. It's definitely not a joyride. 400 miles here at this concrete monster. That is ultra line here. Ultra line.
And welcome back to Daytona International Speedway, where we are wrapping up the Sprint Unlimited. I'm Jack Roberts, with my co-hosts Scott Miles and Connor Speed. And guys, we saw an intense race today. Let's go through the highlight reel and see what all went down here tonight, and if we can expect the same thing in the Can-Am Duels.
And here we go. Kyle Busch will lead the field to the green flag. It's up in the air. We are underway here at Daytona. Now, everything looks fine. Joey Logano falls back early on. Kyle, meanwhile, on lap 2, Jamie McMurray takes the lead away from Kyle Busch, and the field continues to race on. Yeah, Keselowski starts falling back as well. That's all fine and dandy till lap 3 when Keselowski gets loose, spins around. 6 cars get involved and are out of the race. The Penske drivers are able to pull away. On the lap 7 restart, green flag. Watch on board with Alan Majoli here as Paul Menard goes around, collects Kyle Busch and Carl Edwards. That wasn't fun, and that forced them to bring out the backup pace car. Onward to the next restart. McMurray would take the lead and would lead for a moment. Kurt Busch around Michael Annett with help from Jimmy Johnson to get fourth actually. So Kyle Larson, Dale Jr. side by side. Kyle Larson, Jamie McMurray side by side. Larson gets the lead when Jr. spins around. Watch what happens from on board with Brad Keselowski. He's racing hard, and then the next thing you know, you just see Dale Jr. spin around and hit the wall. Onward to the green-white checker. Green flag flies right back through the air, and Jimmy Johnson helps Kyle Larson get to the lead. Larson blacks McMurray, and Kurt Busch gets help from Alan Majoli to get third away from Annett. Then pretty soon it turns into a 3-wide fight between the top 6. Kurt Busch gets help from Alan Majoli to take the lead on the white flag lap, and Kurt Busch and Alan Majoli never look back. They go all the way down to the backstretch, and we're down to turn 3 and 4, where Alan Majoli helps Busch get the win. Larson would finish third, and Kurt Busch celebrates with one smoking burnout. A well-deserved victory on Kurt Busch's part. And those were the highlights brought to you by Sunoco. Sunoco, fueling victories one race at a time.
And of course, we would like to express our congrats to Kurt Busch for winning tonight's Sprint Unlimited. Let's go through the unofficial results. Connor, you have the honors. Thanks, guys, and tonight's unofficial results are brought to you by Chevrolet. Chevrolet, find new roads. Chevrolet would also like to congratulate Kurt Busch and the 41 Stewart Haas Racing Team on winning the 2016 Sprint Unlimited. And here we go. Finishing first is your new winner, Kurt Busch. Second place, Alan Majoli making his Sprint Unlimited debut. Kyle Larson in the Target in the 42 Target Chevrolet finishes third. Fourth place goes to Jamie McMurray, Kyle Larson's teammate. A big debut for Tornado Security and a big welcome back to Sharpie. Finishing fifth is Michael Annette in the 25 Panasonic Napa car. Jimmy Johnson finishes sixth. Jamie McMurray finishes seventh. Eighth place, Casey Kane in the 45 Hendrick Motorsports Chevrolet. Brad Keselowski in the Blue Deuce Beer Dodge finishes ninth after a lap 3 accident. Technically, he was still on lap 2, but he drove off as if nothing happened to complete lap 2, begin lap 3. And Keselowski would go on to finish the race. He's ninth. 10th place, AJ Allmendinger, or the Lone Joe Gibbs Pontiac to finish. In 11th, Brad Keselowski's teammate, Joey Logano. So the Team Penske Fords didn't have all too bad of a debut. 13th place. 12th place, Kevin Harvick in the number 4 Sonic Drive-In Chevrolet for Stewart Haas Racing. Finishing 13th is Trevor Bayne in the number 6 NOS Energy Drink Ford. 14th is Dale Earnhardt Jr. in the 88 National Guard Amp Mountain Dew Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports. He spun out, and his spin was the reason we went under green-white checkers. Paul Menard will finish 15th in the number 26 Hot Wheels Chevrolet for Richard Childress Racing. Carl Edwards will finish 16th in the number 44 McLaren Electronic Systems Series XM Satellite Radio Toyota for Techno Racing. Behind him, Kyle Busch in the number 0 Vicarious Visions Toyota. Kyle Busch finishing 17th. 18th, Travis Kvapil, the number 12 Altel Viper Racing Dodge. Not the debut he was hoping for. Behind him is Matt Kenseth. Kenseth, the number 20 Home Depot Dodge. He was involved in the lap 3 crash that brought out the first caution. He finished 20th. So the 20 car finishes 20th. Irony. In 21st, Denny Hamlin in the 01 Decade Records Toyota for Techno Racing. Also involved in that nasty crash from earlier, from lap 3. And Austin Dillon finishes in 21st. So Kenseth would finish 19th. Hamlin finishes 20th. Austin Dillon 21st. Ouch. Yeah, not a great day for the Childress guys. Finishing 22nd is Eric Almirola in the 43 Valvoline Air Force Dodge for Richard Petty Motorsports. And rounding out the field is J.R. Hildebrand in the 81 Chevrolet for Hillman Racing. And that was the unofficial results brought to you by Chevrolet Find New Roads. On behalf of everybody here at the CRN, congrats to Kurt Busch for winning the 2016 Sprint Unlimited. When we see you guys again, will be the 2016 Can-Am Duels. 20 cars per duel to determine the 33-car roster, the 33-car starting lineup for the Daytona 500. Who's excited for that? I think we all are, Jack. Until then, I'm Scott Miles. I'm Connor Speed. I'm Jack Roberts. On behalf of everybody here at CRN, we're signing out. End of feed. Good night, satellite. See you guys in the Can-Am Duels.